Before we start, let me ask your guys two questions. Do you know how many homeless people in Canada? I will give answer later. Two questions. Do you know what the causes of homelessness in Canada?
Causes.
Yeah.
What are causes? Bad family relationships.
Yeah.
Bad what?
Bad
Drugs.
family relationships.
Yeah.
Be addictions too?
Addictions.
Financial issues.
Drugs,
Financial
education.
Yeah, financial issues. Today I talk about reasons for homelessness. Nowadays, the world has many problems such as global inflation, global warming, and the war in Ukraine. But I want to focus one problem in particular, homelessness in Canada. In the state of homelessness in Canada, 2016 report, it was estimated that at least 235,000 Canadians experience homelessness in any given year. Homelessness exists for three main reasons. First is natural disaster, two is personal crisis, and three is poverty. First of all, it's certain that homelessness can be caused by natural disasters, which can directly bring about great losses. Let me give an example. In November 2021, heavy rain brought flooding in Pacific Northwest. The Insurance Bureau of Canada announced that the flooding costed at least 450 million Canadian dollars in insured damage, making it will be costliest natural disaster in BC history. Due to natural disasters, many people were forced to become homeless. Let's move on to my second point. Is fact that personal crisis can also result in homelessness. The number of homeless people has increased during COVID-19 pandemic. Why do I say this? Why many people who are affected by COVID-19 are passively unemployed. For instance, lost restaurants, health clubs, and coffee shops closed down. Meanwhile, many employees were laid off. So, this caused many people to unable to afford their housing mortgage and lost their houses. Consequently, they had to sleep in the park in the street. Another reason many people have addictions such as alcohol and drugs. Let me give you an illustration. These people make up from anywhere anywhere, make up anywhere from 33% to over 60% of homeless population in Canada. Between 5.8% and 17.2% the these people of homeless in street. As a result, people end up homeless and then start to struggle with addiction, all the feeling of hopelessness, One last point is it is clear that homeless is effect of poverty. One of poverty is lack of government support. However, many governments are either unable or unwilling of fully serve the poor. Although Canada's social welfare programs are rich, they can't cover everyone for a short time. For example, a government of Canada has committed $2.2 billion to tackle homelessness across the country in 2016. It's inconceivable how many people are homeless because of poverty in country without government involvement. Another reason for poverty is a lack of good health. To illustrate, some people have physical and emotional and mental health problem. They can't work. They can't take care of themselves. Based on my experience, people sometimes can get severely ill, which could cause the high levels of financial burden by their treatment. The result, they could easily become homeless for the financial perspective. In conclusion, natural disaster, personal crisis, and poverty can lead to homelessness. There's no doubt that we should do what we can help those who don't have a place to call home. Thank you for listening.